Recording. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Three Fat Truckers. We're your hosts. I'm Bill. Joining me are my co-hosts, Dave and Steve. How's it going, guys?
Wonderful, my friend. How you doing today? Steve,
Oh,
how are
pretty
you,
good.
man, buddy?
Pretty good. Hope everybody enjoys the show today.
Yeah, it's good to be here for episode 12. We're gonna keep pumping these out until one of us goes to jail. I don't know. I got my
Yeah. Don't get your hopes up too high.
yeah.
I think it'd be better, you can always tell a good friend from a bad friend. A good friend's going to jail with you. A bad friend's one calling you up trying to get you out of jail.
Better friend brings the bell money, or at least puts a little money on the books, or IG.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, throw me a little, what do they call that? Whatever they call that when you get money
Compensation or whatever.
No, it has a name, but I'm drawing a blank.
Be damned if I can remember. Or excuse me, I said the D word. Folks, this is me proclaiming at the top of my lungs with as much sincerity as I can possibly muster that Three Fat Truckers is going to effort making this show a little bit more family friendly. And what I mean by that is that we are going to make a conscious effort to work on the language that we use on the show. We would like this show to be more palatable for people that might not like hearing all that and
cleaning up the trucking business,
yeah, one filthy mouth at a time.
That's right.
So,
Me and my co-drivers here.
co-drivers, yeah.
That's the word you forgot this morning.
Forgot. Well, you know what? We got it for next time.
See, Steve, he was going to say, welcome to Three Fat Truckers. I'm going to introduce my
so
co-drivers.
I was so going to drop the F-bomb right there to say what are you talking about? But I didn't.
See, I'm
As
not
you were saying that, Bill.
I'm not saying it's going to be an overnight fix. There is no way you could reasonably expect that. The show is still going to be marked explicit for the time being. That being, I don't know when I'll stop marking it explicit. There might be the occasional odd word here and there, but we are going to make a conscious effort to clean it up as much as we can, because we want this to be enjoyable for as many people as we can. So if we can clean up a few words and make it a bit more palatable for folks, then I don't see a problem with that.
I need to apologize to our listening group that I'm on call today, as you would say. I'm on the road again.
Yes,
as always. And I'm in a kitchen at a camp, and the refrigerator just kicked on. The vents kick on and off, so there may be a strange noise or two.
I haven't heard a thing.
Oh,
it sounds perfectly fine. That microphone you've got seems to cut the noise out pretty good. So, yeah.
Don't hold back, Steve. Come on, let her go.
And Steve,
I'm just waiting for the fireworks to start.
Steve's getting a little liquored up.
No, I know what's coming here because
let's start off with a Dave moment, okay?
I thought he was going to say a prayer.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't be a Dave. By this way, guys, when you're trying to do a good deed in life, take the time to read directions. Directions are very important. And I know most guys grab directions and, wad them up and to the garbage can.
Well, it's not so much directions, Dave. It's just paying attention, just like the postman told you that week.
Yes, I know. But there's nothing more special than taking a nice package to the postman and having them help you fill out the paperwork and paying $60 to the postman just so you can mail the box back to your house the next morning, which is a half-mile away. So take the time, read the paperwork, pay attention to what you're doing.
Because we're not all as independently wealthy as Dave is.
Yes.
But therein lies the rub.
Well, when you see the Merry Maid van leave his house,
and then you have a friend of yours mail it, through his business and only gets charged $20. And it's like, wait a minute. The federal government screwing me? Whoops.
Dave's rear was a little sore, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
For those that need a little context,
Chapped ass is what we're talking.
For those that need a little context. Why don't you go ahead and tell the whole story again, Dave?
Yeah.
Please,
This is like a
Dave.
bedtime story. Tell it, Uncle Dave. Tell it, Uncle Dave.
I was trying to do a good deed for a friend of mine that I seen, and I thought I would send him a gas can because we know these government safety gas cans are putting out stink, don't do the job that they need to do. And I hooked him up with a nice race car gas can and was sending it out to him, and ended up filling the card out wrong. And I spent $60 to have it sent a half a mile from the post office back to my house. So,
I'm getting a little deja vu, Bill.
Yeah. This sounds like every other story we hear.
It usually starts off, you ain't going to believe this.
You ain't going to believe this. Yeah.
Yes, we are,
Yeah.
Dave.
Well, I had a couple of them this week. This ain't my only one.
Okay.
So
Pace yourself, Dave.
I know.
So where are you at on assignment here, Dave? Where you at this time?
I am down in Fairmont, Indiana. I am at a Christian children's camp, and I'm doing a little cooking for the week for family camp down here. So
Excellent.
And
trying to do what I can to get into heaven.
last year, when Mr. Dave done this, he went in the hospital because he contracted the COVID.
Oh, he caught COVID.
Yes.
And it hit him pretty hard. He had
Yeah.
a hard time breathing, and he was down and out for
We were-
what, 3 months?
We were
Wasn't
yeah,
it?
worried.
I was off work
Yeah.
3 months, but I was in the hospital a month. So
Yeah, we
Yeah,
was
he
worried
was-
about him. And
yeah,
Never got put on a ventilator, but
Close.
it got
Ooh.
awfully close.
we was awful close. But
but we are happy that you did recover there.
Yeah,
big
we're
boy.
we're glad you're here.
so I can blame a lot of this on COVID brain fog.
No, it's,
Sure, why not?
we call it Dave Heimers. It's got a title.
I know. Yes, old age has done wonders to my memory.
Well, that's enough of the coffee. Now on
You
to the
never
whiskey.
meet a stranger.
That's true.
Oh wait, they're all strangers.
And I get to hide my own Easter eggs
There you go.
The best thing about Dave Heimers, you get to meet new people every day.
every day.
Exactly.
Every day. And they're always in a good mood. They act like they know you.
But yeah, to provide even more background, Dave's got Dave has been doing catering and food type stuff for a lot of years. He's even catered a couple of meals at our chosen place of employment for various things, meetings, and just for the heck of it. And he specializes in barbecue. And so
He'll get the hang of it someday. I don't
he
know.
might
when,
he
but-
might
Yeah. Had an awful lot of trophies and blacks for almost getting it.
that sounded
I don't need trophies and plaques. It's all right here.
Yeah.
Long as it passes that and the other way out, we're all
Right.
set.
Yeah.
yeah. So Dave's down there doing a little bit of food work.
Matter of fact,
Those
I'm
folks
working
at that
on
camp are awfully lucky to have.
That's a pretty good sized camp down there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's funny because the lady that runs the camp's a good friend of mine, and the Marion newspaper come out and did an interview on her and goes, asking her all about the camp and everything, and they go, well, a lot of kids' camp are closing, and we don't understand why your camp is still operating. And they've been here 135 years doing this camp.
Wow, that's a good long time.
And she goes, you don't have a pool, you don't have a rock wall, what do you do to keep the kids occupied? And it is a children's camp. And she looked at her and goes, we have God. That's about the best we can do. So
There you go.
I thought that was a
So,
pretty good answer.
How
So,
many people are you cooking for down there? Usually at
we're
one
doing
sitting?
about 250 to 350. It
That's
depends.
pretty good size.
Yeah. And we're just doing dinners. We're doing the regular crew here is doing the breakfast and lunch, but being family camp, the family don't want kid food, so that's why they asked me to come down and bring them.
Well, you know, you can only have
eat some
chicken,
pizza.
you can only have chicken nuggets and fries so many times.
Yeah, well, it's pizzas and hot dogs, and macaroni and cheese. So, and everybody's here for 8 days, so
Yep.
they want. So,
That's
I'm
pretty
excited.
good eating for a
So
camp.
I do have a
can't-
question for you.
Yes, sir.
You sitting there, you're at the camp. How big an audience do you have?
One.
Just hold on, just her, right?
Yeah. No, my audience right now sitting here is we have a what do you call that? A producer that none of you guys ever get to see, but we talk about a lot on here. And he is actually
backup.
our one-man backup producer is sitting here.
That don't know crap when we need him.
Yeah.
What was the waitress's name? I don't know.
Yeah. What's the waitress's name? You don't know.
Well, he can't hear a word we're saying, though, can he?
No, he
Oh,
can't hear
gotcha.
nothing.
We can trash talk him all we want, Bill.
Yeah.
Say whatever you want.
He can hear you. He can hear you Sunday at 3:00.
Yep. That's
Hey, that reminded me, Bill. The last
Like
show,
and subscribe.
Yeah.
The-
Oh, yeah. Like and subscribe, folks. Those of you that are on the YouTube, hit the like and subscribe.
And
Last-
something else I learned: if you watch it all the way through, helps too.
yeah. Hey, last week when on the show, you started talking about your other show you do, Bill, about
Mhm.
the gentleman that does the editing while you're reading it, and you wanted to reach through and choke him.
Mhm.
Does he listen to this one?
No, I don't think so. And I told him about that earlier today.
Oh, did
because
you?
We have a Saturday, what we call a round table on the
Yep.
Saturdays opposite of the Sundays that we record. And he
You were giving him a little heads up.
well, we were trying to make a plan for next week's show, and what we're going to start a series of shows where we're talking about some hacker stuff, like
Dude, I just watched some videos about that.
well, we're gonna work on some projects, and we were trying to get him to do it, and he was complaining that he couldn't participate because of his ADD
Well,
and all that. And
I used that for years.
well,
ADD
I'd have
and
a
OCD.
he said I'd have a meltdown on the show, and you wouldn't want that. I said, well, I was thinking about making your account read only right in the middle of the show. That way you can't edit the show notes while we're reading them and see what happens. Well, you would just have notes that you can't read. I'm like, I can read them fine when nobody's making them move.
I need to send you the link of the ones I was watching, Bill, where this guy is reversing stuff on the hackers, the scammers, and can see their webcam and their page, and he's erasing stuff, taking money out of their bank accounts and everything, and they're just freaking the heck out. That's pretty cool.
The
Good
point
job
is,
there.
most of these people that are doing the scamming and the catfishing, they're not particularly skillful with computers. They just
These
know how to-
were
Told 'em what to do.
all
Yeah.
Indian people in
Yes.
one
No,
room.
this is not possible.
Oh, it is very
These
much.
are good people that need to be respected.
He's
for
speaking
what-
to them in Hindi, telling whatever the words, I don't remember what they were, but he's telling them, hurry. He's wanting to talk to their boss, and they're being very polite, and it's comical to listen
No,
to.
they
I
wouldn't
need to
do
forward.
that.
I need to forward
No,
it
that's
to you.
not
You will,
possible.
you will
That's not
die
possible.
watching this.
No,
but
no.
Yeah.
They have 12 kids. I cannot be doing that.
Yeah. It, was pretty
It
wild.
occurs to me
I'll
that
see Obu.
people in other countries have absolutely no respect for Americans whatsoever. We are just mindless money bags to them. They must have it in their head that we are just not worth the respect of a human being to some of these people, because it's always foreigners that are
Mhm.
doing this stuff. And I hate to
Little
sound
higher there, Steve.
Lord have mercy. What you got mixing with that, Steve?
Ice.
Ice?
Air.
Because I'm about to grab my bottle of Screwball and start tilting that. God, he's got it like it's a glass of tea or something.
I know it is. 64.
Poor man.
That's a
It'll
poor
get
man.
better, Steve.
When you're
Gee
short
whiz.
on time like I am, you got to get to it, Bill.
You
You
make
gotta get on
make
it,
the
huh?
most of it.
Lord have mercy.
I don't need Red
My-
Bull or none of that stuff. I
By
think
the
we
way,
ought-
guys.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
By the way, guys. How many of you guys have actually in the trucking business had to go into a port?
Couple times.
Too many times.
Yeah.
A military port?
Not a military port. I've been on military bases. The main one we used to go to all the time was here in Kentucky, Bluegrass Army Depot. We hauled ammunition from there to Toledo up to the Air Guard, and you
I
might as
didn't-
well give them your first kid to get out of there.
I was gonna say I didn't realize we had to do anal exams to get in and out of.
What is it?
Anal.
There you go.
Yes.
What did he say?
Anal. I don't
Anal,
know.
anal exam. Animal exam.
It was
Yeah,
analog.
do an
He was
animal
thinking.
exam.
He was thinking
Yeah.
analog is what he was thinking.
Analog. Yeah.
Ah,
It is
I'll
crazy.
give you an analog.
Dave, it's
It's
analog because that's where that log comes out of.
yes, and it's crazy stupid having to go through
Oh, I
some
know.
of that. It's
They go-
ridiculous.
They look through your truck, the cab, pop the hood, mirrors underneath it, mirrors under your trailer. It's like I never got out of the truck.
I was
they-
never in aisle 6. I don't know what you're looking at me for.
They take your license, Social Security. You got to fill out everything.
Oh,
the
I
one
know.
I went the first time I was there, they fingerprint you.
Oh, I didn't have to do that. It's the only
Yeah.
thing they didn't take.
Yep.
But I did get the.
Did they
the
get your
lux-
virginity?
Yes, they did. They took my virginity.
Your AC?
No, they
Come on,
act-
Bill.
You're on a roll, Steve. I don't know.
I am
You don't
very
need my help.
disappointed you didn't laugh at the AC joke. Do I need to explain the AC for our listeners?
I don't know. Anybody listening? Do we have hello? Are you there?
I suppose you do because I'm lost.
Anybody in there? Hello?
Your AC is your A cherry.
Oh, that's a new one on me.
Really?
Yeah.
I ain't heard it
No
either.
wonder. You've led a sheltered life, Bill. I'm
I have.
sorry.
Thank you, my
Yeah.
dear.
I'm sorry.
Night, night. You going to bed?
Is that Sissy?
Okay. Yep.
Hi, Sissy.
Shit, they said hi. She's going to bed. It's getting what time is it? Is it 9 o'clock? I guess it is. Wow.
It's time for you to buy a watch.
Hey, Bill.
You
You just lost the illusion of us being live at 3 on Sunday.
Oh, yeah. We welcome to Three Fat Truckers, recording at 9 p.m. on whatever today's date is.
Is today Friday? No, it's Saturday.
What you're listening to may be pre-recorded.
It is
Yeah.
definitely pre-recorded, and we are not apologetic about that
Nope.
because
We have stupid truck driving lives.
we're able to put out, in my opinion, and it seems
Yeah,
We-
you had
we
put
know
out.
We know
You
you
hadn't put out in
Bill.
years. I don't know how you're talking about. You're
we're able
married-
to
He's
create
trying
a
to give
better.
it away,
These are
Dave.
perfectly reasonable sentences I'm putting together right here.
Use that universal adjective, Bill.
How one of the no. Anyway, I think we're able to put out we're able to create and publish a better product.
I think
Drink
we need
another
to get-
one, Steve.
I think we need to get to the news, Bill.
Hold on a minute. I need to get where you're at.
And we're going to start in the middle.
Start in the middle. Yeah.
Let me go ahead and get where you're at. So, all right, news. You want to do news, guys? Is that what you want to do?
Yep. We need
Yeah,
you. Don't let Dave read it. He's too much of a wimp.
He won't read it.
Nope, he won't. So you read it, Bill.
The
Anyway.
best Florida man
Part
story
Of
There, I read
waking
it.
up is Folgers in your cup.
Hey, somebody's got to make the donuts.
Stuff's got kind of a syrupy texture
Hey,
to it.
don't squeeze the
Well,
Charmin.
that's because-
Hold on. Let's play this game. Okay.
Okay.
Don't squeeze the Charmin.
Don't squeeze the Charmin.
You said don't. gotta make
You want
the
a
donut.
Pillsbury Doughboy? Or you just
Okay.
want to keep going with the puns on the commercial puns?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Uh,
You can't think of no more. You're blank, aren't you?
yeah, well, now that I have to think about it,
Think
yeah,
about
I'm
it.
blank. If I didn't
I got
think
one
about
for
it,
you.
Yeah, come
yeah,
on.
I got one for you. We bring good things to life.
Yeah.
Come on.
You get it our way.
Where's the beef?
Yeah. McDonald's.
Where's the beef?
Oh, you're
please?
asking? Where-
No,
you tell-
I'm sitting there
was
scanning my
Wendy's.
brain. Now that I have to do it, I can't think of any.
What
I'm
is
loving
where's the beef?
I'm loving McDonald's. I'm loving
That-
it.
Yeah, McDonald's. That's Wendy's.
Where's the beef is from like 84
Wendy's.
or something
Yeah,
like
Wendy's.
I can still
Was
see
it
that.
Wendy's?
I
Okay,
can still see that old
Bur-
lady.
Burger Chef and Jeff.
Yep.
that? Mm.
I remember the little. Well, we've talked about this stuff before. Me and Bill too. The little one chef was tall and skinny with the chef's hat. One
Oh,
was short
yeah.
and fat with
Yeah.
the chef's hat.
That
Yeah.
was my favorite place.
And they had a fixins bar where you put all your fixins on your hamburger, tomato,
Yeah,
onion. You did it yourself.
It's
That
like a
was not the
salad bar
last
for your
place that
burger
did
bar.
that.
That one, and also no, the other place that did it was Rax roast beef.
Racks.
There's still I
Oh, wow.
still see one out west once in a great while still.
By
I
the
think
way,
that
when
that
Do you
go to the
Chinese
port of
place
North
on
Carolina?
Coliseum.
Do you
used to be
remember
a
those
Rax.
though, Rax?
Yeah,
yeah,
There
that
was
was
Okay.
I
that
just
was
seen
around
one not
about
too
the
long
time
ago.
Hot and Now was
Dave
around.
might know the answer to this, but I'm gonna ask you, Bill. If you don't get it, Dave, you get a turn. Arby's. What's Arby's stand for?
What's it stand for?
Yeah, the acronym.
I don't know.
Dave probably knows.
I just remember the big cowboy hat.
America's roast beef, yes, sir.
Oh yes,
You don't
Really?
I knew
do
you
remember
Dave,
that.
You don't remember that, Bill?
Yeah,
That was
America's
that was in their commercials way back
Yeah.
like in the 80s. Yeah.
America's roast beef.
I
yes,
wonder if it
sir.
really stands for
Yes.
that. Somebody needs to do a little research.
No, it was in their
Get
commercials.
Mike to
like
get
that.
Mike to get him and
Mike,
his team on
did
that.
Arby's used to be for America's roast beef? Yes, sir. He's Googling.
Yay.
Hey, get our spell checker on that, would you?
Get our
get-
spell checker on there.
Get our
Finder.
support staff on that.
Yeah.
But
Normally, I can't yell at support staff across the.
no, we just yell on here and we get a
I
text
know it.
or a message later.
You
Yeah.
text me.
Now
It
he
didn't
could
work.
be included on the stream without actually being on the screen.
You could have
Well,
it stand behind you, Dave, like for
I-
some eye candy or something.
I asked him if he wanted to be on. I was going to turn the other computer on, give him a mic, and he goes, "I'm fine."
Oh, come on. Come
He
on,
says,
Mike.
"I'm
Yeah,
fine."
You don't want us picking on him.
Yeah,
which would be
We pick enough on Dave, so
yeah, he's pretty good at comebacks too. So you,
you. Well, let's get into the news. Why not? What do you
Yeah,
think?
yeah,
Let's do it. And of course, as always, much of this is going to be meanwhile in Florida.
I think that's what Dave has on his search is anything that happens in Florida.
Well, he basically gets everything from Florida Daily, especially if he's in a time crunch and he needs
Yep.
to put the
Yeah.
show together in a hurry.
Okay.
like last night at midnight.
Well done, Dave.
I looked
That's
today
what
and I'm like, wow, there's already stuff on there. What do you know?
I'm not going to criticize because I am just as capable of getting on there and doing a little bit of that work. I've just never done it. Steve's done it and I haven't.
Yeah,
What's that?
you did the first one, Bill.
Add some stories to the.
Oh no, you just built the page.
I wanted to, but it's just been hectic. It's
Yeah.
going to be hectic till Friday again. So
I got a couple stupid stories on there, and then one serious one that I think
I like it.
may affect. They may affect a.
I've not read a single one of these. I am as
Well,
prepared for the show as I ever am.
They're
read-
sweet
so.
and short.
read
Good
them,
deal.
read it blind, Bill. Let's go.
Right on. So here we go. And this is from Florida Daily. Naked Florida man starts house fire while smoking pot and taking a expletive drinking and baking cookies on a George Foreman grill.
No. Pump the brakes, Bill. Back up and you read that friggin' headline the way it's wrote.
It's wrote that way.
Okay, folks, our effort to be family friendly is going to be a process
Hey, this
that
is the news.
begins immediately after the following sentence. One naked man starts house fire while smoking pot and taking a shit, drinking and baking cookies on a George Foreman grill. What? What the actual? What and Lord's get? I don't have enough euphemisms. Oh my goodness!
You
Let's
know,
go
this
further.
show is just for us. It ain't for nobody else.
I think one or two
There's
people.
nobody listening.
Oh, let's go further with this. According to reports from was he drinking and baking cookies on a George Foreman grill? Okay.
Or was he shitting on the George Foreman? grill?
Well, it's not real clear.
Not clear.
He was smoking pot, comma, and taking a shit, comma, drinking and baking cookies on the George Foreman grill. I about said drill. According to reports from Northwest Florida Daily News and the Niceville Police and Fire Department.
Really?
Niceville?
Nice.
Sounds like it's some one of
out.
them TV shows. What was that one where all the women?
Pleasantville or
Pleasantville,
something like
Niceville.
that. I know what you're talking about, where it was kind of like a
It could have been
Stepford Wives kind of thing.
from like Shitville or something. I don't know.
Let's see.
Niceville.
Niceville Police and Fire Departments. A naked man rescued from a house fire admitted to accidentally setting his house on fire after he drank 2 liters of vodka, smoked
liters.
marijuana, and attempted to bake cookies on an outdoor. But to bake cookies on an indoor grill known as a George Foreman grill.
You know, George is just loving having his name used in this story.
That's the only way he can remember his name.
2 liters.
Yeah, 2 liters.
That dude burned through an
That's
entire
a 2-liter
week's
bottle.
He gave himself a blood transfusion right there.
2
Goodness.
liters of vodka and smoked pot. I mean, he was trying to get.
Well, he had the munchies.
Hell, Bill, I mean,
That's a liter. That's 2 liters, isn't it?
No, is that a liter?
1 3/4.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. According to reports, the grill and cookies caught fire after he left the grill unattended. When the man attempted to cover the flame with towels, the towels caught fire.
They were soaked in vodka.
Well,
He tried to put it out with the vodka. That's where he went wrong.
He was probably going.
Yeah.
Just
pure alcohol blowing up. Every time he does it, the flame goes up.
Exactly.
Lord have mercy. As firefighters extinguished several items in the home which caught fire, an officer detained the man and removed him from the house for his own safety. Firefighters said that if he had stayed in the home much longer, he could have possibly died from smoke inhalation. Sounds like he was inhaling smoke prior to.
Hey, Bill,
I think alcohol poisoning.
They never said anything about letting him wipe.
Wow, we skipped right over that. Did he at least have his pants pulled up? I mean,
well, no, that's why the cookies burnt.
Cookies.
Or wasn't he baking?
Ain't you supposed to eat nachos from the gas station? And
no, that's hot dogs. From
then you're driving, and we don't want nobody.
No, we don't want people driving. I don't want people thinking that I'm endorsing drinking and driving. Yeah, fortunately the incident ended up with no life-threatening injuries. Wow. Yeah. So what we want you to take away from this, folks, is when you're smoking and drinking on the toilet, make your cookies
pre-advance or order them.
Yeah.
You know, the cookie cottage does a wonderful job on cookies.
Oh,
there's
I'm
a plug.
betting. Yeah, that's a shameless plug. I'm betting this guy probably has never had a cookie cottage cookie.
No,
I'm betting he's more of a great value cookies.
Are you editing story number 2, Steve?
No.
You got that look like canary.
He's got that look like he's adding things to make me look bad. Oh, see, they've got the picture of me prior to the surgery. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So the next story, Florida man steals $45,000 to buy new teeth for his puppy. Now, apparently, this is from Florida Daily News too, although it doesn't say.
What did it say?
Yes, it does. There are 3 stories. I pulled all 3 of them. It said the best daily stories.
To buy
anyway.
Hold on, Bill. Back up. What'd you say? Florida man steals what?
Steals $45,000 to buy new teeth for his puppy. Now, this there's 3 pictures here on this article.
Looks like he bought him for himself.
Yeah. So the first picture is him with bad
Oh wait,
teeth.
maybe I edited that one.
Wow. You
Wait
just
till the
sit-
show's over. I'm gonna explain a few things to you.
Okay. Timothy Powell, 52, of Plantation, Florida, allegedly scammed an 80-year-old man with dementia whose ID was sold on the dark web. Powell used his ill-gotten gains to purchase new teeth, including $40,000 worth of dental work.
Wow, 40 grand.
I
I'm
wanna
not
know-
buying that.
I want to know how he knew how to get on the dark web.
I want to know. It ain't that expensive at Affdent. He got screwed.
I know his mine were only like $2,500,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that was for a full set.
But
In
look at that
addition to-
chopper smile.
Yeah. Well, they're not fun. In addition to dental work, Powell also planned to purchase a French bulldog puppy for several $1,000s. According to
Which
a
has
report,
a smoking problem.
did you change the headline? Did you change the headline, Steve? I don't want to get sued for misrepresenting somebody's news here. According to
possibly,
okay.
because the dog don't have new teeth.
Yeah, that's where I was trying to get at, and then it started to become evident that
Okay.
somebody had been doing some ill-gotten tampering here.
Really? Well, I'd have thought you'd have caught that in the first story about taking a shit, but you didn't catch that one. So
You altered that one too?
no.
He didn't.
According to the report,
We
from
can't get sued, can we?
No.
Yeah. According to a report from WFTV, Powell told investigators that he was recruited by crooks who urged him to have his rotted teeth replaced with purely white implants. Well, if they're implants, that explains the 40,000.
Oh yeah,
To improve
They kind of look like rhino tusk.
Yeah,
rhino tusk.
Lubricated with
You
children's
could have got
tears.
black ones that could have been rhino lining.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
rhino line. Yeah.
Yeah. What's that voice there?
Ooh,
Who
that's
is that?
That's the one you. Let's give the man a name. Let's kind of Jerome. It's Jerome, folks. What do you think? It's Jerome.
I like his puppy.
Don't turn your back on him.
Is that like Irish coffee?
It's a little bit of peanut butter whiskey mixed with some zero sugar Coca-Cola.
I still want to know, every time you drink it, do you stick to the roof of your mouth?
It's got a syrupy texture to it.
Hey Dave, never mind. I can't say that.
You can
Well, yeah, I
put this-
can. It's
Yeah,
you
sticks
can
to
put
the
this on
roof
your.
of her mouth.
Okay. Yeah.
You can put this on your pancakes.
Okay.
That's how sweet this stuff
No,
is.
I have one that's actual maple bourbon syrup, and delicious.
And it's actually thick to where you can pour it
Yes.
on pancakes.
Yeah,
I'd like to try that too.
they sell it. I'm trying to think where I got it.
Yeah, I'll have this story in the show notes, but it's got 3 pictures, 2 of which are before and after of him before and after he bought his beautiful teeth that I'm a little jealous of, and then there's the dog. Powell's scam unraveled when his victim's caretaker noticed 2 large invoices from a South Florida dental clinic. I never heard about anything like that, the victim's brother, Jake Brenner, told the media. It's kind of different. Well, everything that happens.
Well, you can tell by the look on the dog's face. It's kind of different.
He's got a look on his face like, man, it's bullshit. I mean,
I think that's just a random picture they put on there. As far as
It is.
Probably
French
is.
bulldog, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's actually him before and after there. The meth teeth, and then yeah.
On our third story, Florida man arrested for practicing fake dentistry in a bus, aka the Teeth Mobile. And I assume this is also from Florida Daily, although there's nothing here to say so.
It's at the top of the page. I didn't copy and paste Florida Daily 3 times.
Yeah.
But if you notice, I have a complaint about this story.
Okay,
I
let me go ahead
think
and read
this.
it. Let me
Go
go ahead and
ahead.
read it, and then we'll. From Miami CBS 4 and Miami-Dade Police Department. According to Miami-Dade Police Medical Crimes Unit investigators, Daniela Solbaran Gonzalez, 37, and Victor Bernal, 44, of Miami were providing free breast exams and dental services inside a bus located in a parking lot at 6001 Northwest 74th Avenue in West Miami-Dade.
Bill.
Okay, Bill, can I be on your other show and edit stuff as they're talking?
You would be I don't know, they would find some technical way of banishing you.
It's a teeth place. They're not doing breast exam.
Oh my god.
I love my job.
This was the worst possible episode to try to clean up the language. And it's the reason I'm not saying anything.
It's pretty clean. It's pretty clean.
Every single thing I've got to say in my head right now involves
because
expletive
that's
language.
something you would actually say over the air. I could have used words in there that you wouldn't. You would think they wouldn't put that in type.
I'm sitting there going, now I read that when I posted it. I don't remember nothing about breast
exams. Yeah.
It's eroding, folks.
Oh my god, that's
Hey,
it's
Bill.
eroding.
Bill.
Steve's lit, folks.
Oh, I'm not lit.
Apparently Jack is here.
This is the first time Steve's been able to relax in 2 weeks.
F's given.
Steve ain't relaxed in 2 weeks, folks. So we're
Okay.
going to be a part of it.
All right, continue on because I still
Okay.
got some complaints about this story.
After several months of investigation, undercover operatives from the Florida Department of Health and the MDPD, say that 10 times real fast,
Yeah.
Medical Crime Unit, posed as patients on November 15th. Bernal and Salbaran, whatever, didn't diagnosed and offered treatment to undercover detectives. Hope one of them was a woman. At that
Well,
point,
for a
both
breast exam.
yeah, right. Both individuals were taken into custody without incident and charged for unlicensed activity, according to police. Neither has ever been licensed in Florida. Bernal is also charged with drug possession.
Hold on.
with
Pump the brakes. Potato. Neither, nor.
Neither.
Does that say neither or neither? Dave?
Neither.
Not Bill, Dave. Put your glasses on, Papaw.
Yeah, it says neither.
Neither has ever been licensed. If it's
Mr.
at the beginning of the sentence, it's neither.
The King's English down here.
Yeah.
If it's at the beginning, it's neither. If it's at the end, it's neither. Like me neither. You wouldn't say me neither.
Me norther.
Me northern. Okay, what my problem with here is
Okay, what's your problem, Dave?
if you notice, they got a nice little food truck picture of a bus. They drive around
Not a
in
food truck. That's a dentist exam and breast exam bus.
Right. And you notice they took, what they say, 3 months of studying, searching these guys out, trying to figure out. Nobody was complaining. So why are they in there picking on these guys when people are getting somewhat dental care? It may not be by a license,
but hold on. Read the side of that bus. It has nothing to do with dentistry.
It's got nothing to do with
it says Matthews Events and TV Show, and it's got
they borrowed that bus off of somebody.
Matthews Fun Show.
I know.
It's a TV ad for a TV kids show, not a dentist show. Dentist.
Hey, and they're not real doctors for dentistry, but nobody was complaining.
I play a doctor on TV. Oh.
So
anyway,
you know,
neither,
I would
neither,
like
nor.
I would like a little background because these people
were set up.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Bill. It's Florida. They do whatever they want down there.
It's Miami.
The old people want to save money. If they can get a tooth pulled on the corner of 5th and 12th Street for $5 instead of paying $100 somewhere, they're gonna do it.
Public.
By the way,
announcement, 5th and 12th does not intersect.
No,
anyway.
it's actually 6001 Northwest 7th Avenue is where
Right.
they're
I'm
at.
just
For God's
making it
sake, Steve.
Sorry. I ain't been to Miami for a while.
Okay.
But you think about it, them old people, as far as health insurance and stuff and saving money on a budget,
Trust
they go
me,
wherever it's cheap.
If they were still in Miami, it'd be the same thing,
Oh, yeah.
right?
It's difficult to know how to feel because I would like to know were they actually providing a quality service to folks? Because if the answer to that question is yes, then
Leave them alone.
leave them
Yeah.
the hell alone.
Well,
It's hard
that's-
times.
It's kind of like, why are they making all these people register to cut hair? If you can cut hair, why do you need to go to the state and pay money and get? It's a haircut. My God, it's growing back, or
Yeah.
it's a dead tree and it's falling out, like mine.
Now, I noticed this last time, Bill, and it might just be your lighting. Is your hair red?
Absolutely not.
Does it look
Why?
red to you, Dave? Lean down, Bill.
I don't even see no hair. No, it don't look
Trying
red.
to figure out what he's talking about here.
No, he's talking about the liver spots on the top of your head.
No, it looks like he's
I
got
got those on
red
my
hair.
shoulders.
Unless it's just the shadow of the light.
It's just a shadow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
No,
Okay.
my hair
On-
is see-through gray. I mean, it is. There's gray, and then there's like transparent, and it's
So, Bill, this is gray.
well, what I've got's transparent, almost
Right
completely
there.
see-through.
Hey, let's get the rest of the last story out of the way.
All right.
Okay,
why
this
not?
is
We're in
more of
such
a
hurry.
serious story, guys.
All right, let's get our serious faces
Okay,
on,
I'm ready.
folks. Ready for the
Serious.
serious face? Okay. Hundreds of truckers and 3 queers protest.
Cheers.
You realize he's just like the president. If you put it on the teleprompter, he's going to read it.
Hey, Bill, I
I
love
shut
you.
off a certain part of my brain.
I
when
love
I'm-
you, Bill. At least you'll read it. Dave's sort of a prick and won't read stuff like that.
well,
So
that's because I catch it before I say it. And it's like,
I'm gonna tell you right now. I started at the top and went all the way to the bottom, and I edited everything.
Steve's on a roll today, folks. He ain't gonna be happy until he gets us.
Oh no, it's making me laugh
FCC
on the
takedown
inside.
notice.
FCC takedown.
Oh
Hey,
gosh.
Remember,
uh-oh.
disclaimer: we're not
Yeah.
here to offend anybody. We're here
Here
to
to
offend
offend
everybody.
So
Thank
Hundreds-
you. We love you all.
let me say this in a more appropriate way. Hundreds of truckers and 3
You
Has nothing to do with
alternative
free.
lifestyle.
Bill, just skip the and 3 part and go from truckers
Why
to
is it 3?
AB5.
Was it like a
Because
couple
we-
and then like their
No.
friend?
It's because
Was it
we're 3 fat
was
truckers.
it bad movie night at Alan and Omar's
No.
house and
Here.
3 of them went off to get
Let me put it back the way it should have been, Bill.
the cat's kind of out of the bag.
There you go.
So hundreds of truckers and Protestant.
No
Okay.
protest. There you go, Bill.
Hundreds
I
of
got it
truckers protest AB5 at Southern California's busiest ports. Okay. Plus 3 queer. So we want the black queers or the white queers this time.
White.
White. Hey guys. The energy in here is off the chain.
Off the chain.
Anybody have a LaCroix? I'm getting hot and bothered. Okay.
Are you drinking Zima, Bill?
The Zima, they don't know what that is, Steve. The Zima
It means there's
Zima's- that
something
is
in my.
so
Oh,
last year. So hundreds of protest. Okay, I got to get out of this boy. Hundreds of truckers protest AB5 at Southern California's busiest ports, plus 3 queers. Okay.
no.
Port of Oakland truckers plan Monday demonstration against independent truck contractor law. And this is from freightwaves.com. Beyond words, in air quotes. Some California truckers turned off their trucks, blocked terminals, and staged slow rolls to snarl traffic along the ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach Wednesday to express frustration over a controversial state law, AB 5, that seeks to limit the use of independent contractors and largely classify them as employee drivers. Oh, that is abominable.
I'm telling you.
Cindy,
Hey, Bill, indubitably.
abominable. Cindy Perez, co-owner of Southern California-based Aztec Enterprise and founder of the Facebook, and founders of the Facebook group LA and LB Port Drivers, says she worked with countless other groups, including motor carriers, to serve the ports to stage Wednesday's protest. She and her husband, who own a small trucking company business, said they've heard all of AB 5 arguments about being an employee driver versus being owner operators. They've done both.
Now,
And
is
this is-
AB 5, is that what it's on the
AB 5 is the new law they're trying to pass to get rid of the independent
so that's
contractors.
the number of the bill that has to carry
Yes.
this. Okay.
And they're I don't know why they're trying to get rid of the independent contractor, but there has to be a reason. I don't know if it's the union fighting to get rid of them out of the ports, but most of these the story's quite
well, we had
long.
this last
I don't
week.
think it is
last week about some of this too. Remember?
Yeah, this is becoming a big deal. It's getting bigger and
It's
bigger
just California, or
for right now. But
Right.
if you the story's quite long, and as you get in there, you see we're talking several thousand truck drivers that are owner operators that are going to get yanked away by the state doing it. So, and that's
yanked away or just considered.
No, if you haul for them, you will have to be they will buy your fuel. You will not be an owner operator. You will be an employee. So you can't negotiate your own freight. You can't negotiate. You're an employee. You come to work, you do what you tell us, and that's what they're fighting about.
Gosh,
Did you
I
get to the
really
bottom of
wish
that
I
story,
cared.
or are we still in the middle?
No,
we're at the
top.
beginning. There is no way I'm reading all this.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a big story.
A couple of years
But it
ago,
is
Burger
important.
King came out with their own hot dog, and I was more interested in that than I am about this.
Whoa, what now?
Yeah.
They did come out with a hot dog for a short time, not very long. I tried it. It was okay.
It was kind of a weird move.
Yeah.
Well,
it was kind of a death rattle, I think.
It's like when the waitress got to my table and had her thumb on my steak.
I told her, make sure it was warm enough for you.
No, I told her, I said, your thumb's on my steak. And she said, that's okay. I just didn't want it to drop on the floor again.
Well, at least she learned the first time. I mean, you got to
give
people
the one that comes out and raises our arm up and pulls your hamburger patty out and throws it on the tray. I'm like, I don't know where my hot dog's at.
By the way,
I do.
By the way, is that story about the thumb on the steak's phony, because I know she never brought it. She didn't even put the order in.
Oh my God. I'm not going to get sued over that, but yeah, I was livid.
Oh yeah, you're talking about a local, a local establishment here.
It's a hole in the wall place, but it has, I think it's the best steak in Fort Wayne.
Yeah.
You guys have been back a lot of times over the years,
and I still go back
and get shitty service
the abuse every time, and it makes me upset to no end. And
I have never eaten there. Is the food so good?
The steak is, yes. The steak and the salad, I love.
It's only Friday and Saturday, isn't it?
Friday and Monday.
Okay. But I don't want to name names.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not giving a plug because no,
no.
But yeah, it's the worst service I've ever had in Fort Wayne. But I still go back
it's on
because
Brooklyn Avenue. If anybody else needs any more, any more hints,
it's
just,
and
you got
hey,
it rhymes with the Smallfus.
No, just say keep it at the office and don't tell nobody else. Don't be out.
Oh, my
our
goodness.
days are numbered.
But it is. I
Hey,
don't know what they
Public
do to
service announcement.
it, but it
Yeah.
Food
tastes
is great.
delicious.
Go for 2 hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. I
It's-
was
Especially, I'd have loved to have been on the wall watching everybody around Steve get their food that sat down after him
Oh,
and just watch his hair curl.
Well, when-
The
bet Steve
appetizers
can
come right.
handle that
when
very
the other
well.
waitress comes by and goes, "Well,
What
I'm
order?"
sorry, I don't even see your order in the computer. Do you still want to order?" And I'm like, "You sir, yeah."
That is just
That is some good steak to take that.
that is just awful.
Well,
I mean,
the one that turned me on to it was Tom there at the shop,
Yeah.
and yeah, I mean, after that, I bet you I've ate there 20 times.
Hmm.
And me and my cousin used to go there quite a bit, and he's like, "I'm never coming here again." I'm like, "You're a liar." And sure enough,
it's a guilty pleasure.
a month later, we're there. He's like, "Why did we come back here?" I said, "You'll know when you get the steak." And he
Yeah.
gets the steak, and he's like, "This is delicious."
Can you order it like 6 hours before you get there?
They don't start till 5.
They do
And it used to.
DoorDash.
Nah, I don't.
Nah.
The thing is, though, I don't know if I sent you guys pictures. He just hand cuts them. He don't measure or weigh
Yeah.
them or nothing.
Yeah,
I
seen
bet
it.
you, even though I waited 2 hours that day, I bet you my steak was every bit of 28 ounces, Bill.
Wow.
And they
It
charged him for a 12-pound.
It was that
12
thick.
pounds.
It was almost 2 inches thick, Bill.
That's an
And
awful
probably-
big 2 inches.
And probably, I mean, it was huge.
I'm gonna have to check it out one of these days. I was in there,
You ain't got no teeth. You don't want no steak.
dude. I eat steak. That's
I'll tell you what.
if, it,
That
if I
one
could eat
there-
it without teeth, it's good.
You
steak.
can, because that one there is good steak, because I get it rare and it's like cutting butter. It just, yeah.
Great. Now I'm gonna have to go upstairs and make something to eat.
Can I remind you guys not to spend $60 to mail your own mail back to you?
Yeah, don't spend $60 to mail
Okay.
something to yourself. Wow, texting and driving, Steve, really? It's like shining
Hey,
off of his
yeah.
beard.
Yeah, I know. It's like
I was going to
Look at that.
He's looking for the picture.
Yeah, I was going to send Bill.
You already
There,
did.
just-
I saw it.
Just hold it
Did I
up
send
so
it
I
to you?
can
Yeah,
see
you
it.
sent me a picture of it.
Oh, then you know what I'm talking about.
I do.
So
you're
my
not. You're
other-
not the only person that I've heard rave about that.
My
place
other
to call
question
you.
is, I sent you both a group message of a TikTok that was like the
You have
ultimate
not sent
burger.
group messages to either of us. You send we will send you a group message, and then
It
you
shows that I
respond.
sent a mass text is what I did. I sent you boys a TikTok. Did
It's-
you see it today?
It never comes as a mass text.
A
Well, did you
TikTok
get
today?
Did you get it today?
I don't know. Let
It
me look.
was
I was kind of
a
busy today.
Killer cheeseburger that was like that tall.
The only
Steve
thing you
Carney.
sent me about is my new truck.
Saturday, July 16th.
And oh yeah, that ain't a cheeseburger.
What was it? I don't remember. Oh yeah,
Whoa,
that
Lord
was
have mercy.
the all you could eat breakfast thing. Yeah,
That's the last thing you sent me.
yeah. There you go.
That is too much.
Anyways,
I'll take 2 of them.
All I know is, Dave, I've got to buy me a what's it called, Blackstone,
Yes.
because I want to
Phone
start.
off now, Dave.
I
You
want
want to
to.
do smash burgers?
No, I want to
I
start
love a
doing.
good smash burger.
I seen a thing today for a.
Oh, your breakfast?
No, it was a shredded steak hoagie where they take the shaved steak, chorizo, all your vegetables. They cook it all together, flip it all,
Mix
divide
right
it
in
up.
there.
They put the cheese on. They grill the hoagie. They put it on, fold it over, and they cover it with nacho cheese and jalapenos.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that is a cheesy. Not. Oh God. I gotta
Hey,
try
Bill,
those.
Bill, right here. A little drool right there.
I'm not supposed to eat this late,
I
but
know.
it's going to happen.
Yes.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm not perfect. I don't know.
where
I
we
got to
at-
do show
Where are we at
editing
on
a little.
time? I don't know when we start.
54 minutes. We could wrap up if you want.
Oh no, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
We can go. I ain't heard a good joke out of Dave or nobody. I always do the jokes. I want to hear someone from you guys.
That's what you're here for, Steve.
A good joke.
Well, I've had so much fun laughing at myself for what I edited everything for you, Bill.
Hey,
And
those were perfect.
you just
jokes.
read it right off like a champ, and I really love you for that.
Well, you never know. I mean, it is Florida news, so you never know.
Well, they're not
It
going to
might
tell
be-
you somebody was taking his shit, Bill.
Hey,
And the next one with the 3 queers, they ain't putting that in there. That's PC, not PC.
well,
Yeah, but it's Florida.
And the breast exams were funnier than heck.
Breast exam, and they did not call it the teeth mobile. It was
What was it?
called a mobile dentist something or other. I just said the teeth mobile. So if we get sued, I'm gonna blame it on Dave.
I'm
There
gonna
you go.
blame it on. I don't care
Ain't
which one of you
nobody
guys
gonna-
take it. It ain't gonna be me.
Hey,
Trust me.
we're having fun.
We
Have a
are.
sense of humor, you pricks.
You know, folks,
What-
if you don't like
what-
the stuff we talk about, then tell us what to talk about, for Christ's sake.
What I thought was funny is when I type shit in, it puts it the same type in print
Yeah, as
as
story.
highlighted or dark or italic,
Yeah.
you know. And I'm like, oh hell, I can insert anything anywhere.
Yep. I mean, it's just.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I was almost going to insert your name in it and see if you read your name out loud for something.
Well, see, Bill
I
gets to
might have
read
caught
it.
that.
He's seriously read, and
You'd
I
have
read
caught
far
that?
enough
Okay.
ahead that I catch it, and it's like that is not what that said.
Well, I was editing this stuff as soon as we sat down here.
It'll never happen again. I'll tell you that.
Oh, contraire.
Challenge on.
Challenge
Challenge
accepted.
Challenge.
Oh gosh.
Oh, that's the best
Well,
part
I
about it.
mean, they're not tuning into us to get like real news or
Well, that's
any sort of enlightenment.
I'm trying to
whatsoever.
think of an old,
enough of the
a clean
crappy.
old joke that I know that's really funny, but there's not too many clean ones out there.
Look.
there
I'm
is.
not. I am not promising.
Haywood Banks did a whole life on clean jokes.
Oh,
So did Bill Cosby. And you see where that got him.
look where that got him.
Yeah, he got him into the Jello.
You put the pudding in the pudding pot.
Pudding in the pudding bowl.
Kids say the darndest things.
Oh my, Bill Cosby. God, I used to memorize his jokes for Boy Scout camp. We'd be around the
Yes.
campfire, and I would.
Oh, we used to memorize Eddie Murphy Raw. What do you mean?
I memorized that too, but they wouldn't let me do it at Boy Scout camp, so I had to do the Bill Cosby thing.
Have you ever seen?
The faggots ain't allowed to look at my ass while I'm on stage. That's why I keep moving while I'm up here.
What was the TV show where it had the Boy Scout troop? I can't remember what show it was, where it was the father and son, and the one father was gay, and so was the son, and they were giving them names like Squatting Dog or I remember what show it was. It was a movie.
Yeah,
It
I
was
don't
ring
friggin'
a bell.
hilarious. I can't.
By the way,
remember.
folks, we are not judgmental of any people and their chosen lifestyle on
Oh
Three
no,
Fat
I
Truckers.
love everybody.
I love everybody, but that is not going to exclude you.
Long
from the
time, me
list of
love
people that
everybody.
We might love you depending on who you are. We might love you a little bit above average, but that does
Above
not
average.
mean it does not mean you are excluded from the list of people that we are going to have a little fun at. We're going to have a little go at, and
You gotta be able to pick on everybody. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
if I can't make fun of it, it shouldn't exist.
Yep.
That's my rule.
If
And
you
I
can't-
welcome you to.
If you can't
to throw
take a
it back at
joke,
me.
hey,
You probably
Well,
shouldn't be
I
tuning
hate
in to
to-
Three Fat
I-
Truckers.
I hate to tell you,
I
this,
took enough
guys.
fat jokes growing up, so I got
I-
no.
I
Did you,
hate-
Steve?
problem.
Did you really?
Yeah, I've always been the
Feel like
chunky
you-
kid, Bill. Oh my goodness!
So,
they called
so
me
you're
chubby and fat.
so you wore Cranimals from Kmart?
Garanimals? Hell knows that
He
wouldn't
said
fit. I had to get
Garanimals.
tough skins from fucking Sears.
I had both of those things actually.
Tough,
Yeah.
if you had a pair of tough skins when you were kids, and
Dude, you
mine,
could stand
hold
those
on.
things against a wall.
mine were husky, Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wore the Husky.
You could bloody your knees with them jeans on and never wear a hole through them.
Yeah.
Those things were so. I don't know whatever happened to them.
They were made out of sandpaper.
Whatever they were made out of.
Original denim. That's what they used to make.
You would
denim
wear.
out of.
You would
Yeah,
finally
They
wear
would
a
stand
hole
up by
into
themselves.
them.
You couldn't wear a hole in them.
You could, but it would take.
If you got it caught in your
longer.
chain on your bicycle.
My problem was I don't remember what I was doing, but I was on my knees a lot.
I know what you're doing.
Yeah, I was like, as I was finishing that statement, I
Excuse
was
me,
thinking,
Bill.
"Oh God, I ain't gonna survive this."
Excuse me, Bill. What was you doing?
Ooh, I was on my knees. See, they used to call me the man.
I bet they used to call you Strawberry Cowboy.
They used to call me Fuel Tank Frank,
Lavender Larry.
Lavender Larry, Rhode Island Rump Ranger, looking for a truck driving man.
Excuse me, Bill.
I like the way you handle your rig air driver.
Hey, Bill, it sounds like you got a speech impediment. What have you got a speech impediment for?
I don't know what you're talking about, Steve. I talk just fine. I talk like everybody. I talk like everybody that's upstairs doing all talking all that mess.
They talk all that shit all the time, ain't they, Bill? I tell you what,
talking all that mess.
I just can't understand why they make fun of me the way I talk.
Because you sound like you hungry.
The
Everything
thing
you
is,
say sound like you hungry.
I'm looking at you, Bill, and I'm looking there at Dave, and he got that dumbfounded look on his face.
Dave,
He don't know what we talking about.
Dave
Well,
looked like about 300 pounds of unbaked bread. That's what that Dave looked like.
All I know is you need to talk about your grandmother going into the kitchen and getting her one more helping before she comes out and sits down on the couch and like, oh, I couldn't eat so much. Oh, ooh.
Oh, look like she's gonna have a poop baby right there on the couch.
Yes. I'm trying to think what his name is that you're mocking, but he is.
Who's that?
You.
Medea?
No.
Who am I mocking?
I'll have to look him up.
I'm not. Who are you talking about, Dave?
Yeah, it ain't Medea, but you're close.
Bill can do the Medea. He can do the black accent. I don't know how to do that one.
That's it. What it is you trying to be something you ain't.
That's right. That's right. I don't know what you're talking about.
Bitch.
Did you ever hear the joke about the guy who's walking through the grocery store and he's got a 3-year-old son and he says, "Look out, Uncle Mike, she's backing up." That's the guy I'm talking about. What's his name?
Oh, James Gregory.
Yes, you sound exactly like James.
He don't
Gregory.
do that.
Yes, he does. When he was talking about it.
He got that southern drawl.
Yeah, when he was talking about his aunt come over to the house and had Thanksgiving dinner and said, "I get up and have a piece of that pie, but I gotta wait until this food settles a bit, and then I'll help you do them dishes."
No, I like when he said we've over there in Hawaii and they was getting on. We're gonna get on a pole jumper and we're gonna go island to island. And he come up to me and asked me how much I weighed. And he said, "Why do you need to know?" He said, "That way we know how much fuel to put in the plane." He said, "Fill it up, bye-bye." He said, "How would you like to die because some fat lady lied about her weight?"
Yeah.
Does that sound like him, Dave?
That's exactly him.
That was good.
And there's your clean joke you couldn't come up with.
Yep, there you go. Take that one to church with you.
He's pretty clean.
Yes.
Well, we're at an hour and 3 minutes, kids. What do you think?
Oh my goodness, it just flew by.
It just flew. It flew by because you're not paying attention.
I could do this voice all day long.
Caucasian.
I can't use my EBT cards to pay attention.
EBT.
That's right.
Extra brain turmoil.
No, it's extra food for black folks at the store.
The store.
Yes. You Caucasian motherfucker.
You hear that? That's dead air right there, Bill.
So much for the. Can we edit
Oh,
that
I'm just
section?
getting rolling now. I'm ready. I'm ready to do another hour,
Not
Bill.
gonna do it.
Come on, Bill. We're gonna do another hour.
Yeah, let's do another hour. Yeah, we're doing so good on this one, folks. This episode right
I've
here.
got to wet my whistle. My whistle getting a little dry.
Episode 12 is going to be known as the episode we phoned
This
in.
is the one we went off the rails on, Bill.
This is the phoned in episode.
Hey, Bill.
12.
Hey, Bill. Hey,
Yeah.
Bill.
Yeah.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, Bill. I'm so poor I can't even pay attention.
Oh, I couldn't get out of sight. It took a quarter to get around the world.
A quarter? Is that
Quarter.
what you said? Quarter.
You know, you Caucasian ass, the big one.
You know we're gonna get rambling back and forth here on these voices. We ain't gonna know what to do.
I already don't know what to do. I know you don't know what to do.
Dave looking around dumbfounded. He like, what's these boys doing?
Oh no, it sounds like a committee just come in the kitchen hall down there.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. Well,
you better clean it up there, Dave. Don't be using that foul language now. We're trying to straighten this up.
I wish there was a way
The
we
good
could
Lord
trick him
would
into
not.
saying something nasty.
You don't need to trick me. What is that
you-
noise? Is that you?
Want me to give you a dirty joke?
Give us one more joke before we leave, Steve.
Oh.
I'm trying to think. Do you know who Jackie Martling is? Martling. He's all dirty.
Yeah.
But they're really funny. I better not.
Probably better not.
We've done pretty good so far.
We've done it pretty good. We had a couple little loose bombs, but we didn't.
Oh, those weren't loose. It was Bill reading the news.
Okay, yeah.
That was
it's like a fart in the wind. You know, you get that extra.
A fart in the wind.
Yeah.
You don't want to be downwind. That way you don't get it right in the face. You know.
Well, I'm going to keep track of how many people watch this episode, and then I'm going to send every single one of them a basket of flowers.
Do you hear that, Bill? I hear everybody's TV setting off. Oh wait, radio.
By the way,
computer, whatever you want to talk about.
By the way, you want to feel bad?
No, I don't.
I told my little story. I told my little story about
good, Dave.
About my gas can, and when I went back over to the post office to go, would you resend this? And they say it'll be another $60, and I kind of said a couple languages and said this is why everybody hates the federal government.
What language did you use, Dave?
Exactly.
French, German, Spanish. What was it?
All of them. Little Russian there.
Yeah. You know, little pig Latin, Bill.
Yeah. And then when I got out, my lovely friend said, Dave, you need to go back to the post office and take that lady some flowers because it was not her fault that you were going off.
I need to meet your lovely friend, Dave. I think he's all right.
I wish I could have been there so that I could have helped embarrass you.
Hey, Bill, you didn't make breakfast last week there, but Dave's was it Bruce? Bruce was his name?
Bruce who?
Your buddy.
Oh,
Bruce.
Yeah, my other Bruce.
Yeah. Have you met
Your
Bruce?
Other Bruce. This is my Bruce.
I don't think Billy's met him.
This is my Bruce, and this is my other Bruce. They both Bruces.
Okay. Well, I hope he's not listening.
He's not.
So, but anyway.
All right, kids.
I wasn't done, Bill. I just
will you hurry the hell up?
I was trying to think of another joke.
I think we ought to just throw in the towel.
Okay, I got one for you, Bill.
All right.
It's sort of visual, but
God,
okay.
I'm scared
I
to
told
death.
you, we're not here to offend anybody. We're
here we go.
Everybody.
Disclaimer before he tells
with
it.
that being said, that was the disclaimer.
Yes, he's reading this.
The old hair lip jokes. Do you remember those? Look at Bill. He's cracking up already. I can do a pretty good one here. So
yeah, he can.
Okay. This hair lip. I start laughing because I know the punchline, but
I don't remember the joke itself, but I remember
you.
No,
I
got
got 3 or 4 of them, Bill. I don't know
if somebody can do good hair lips. Does that mean they have one?
Could be. This guy goes into the store and he's looking through the cabinet. There's candies and nuts and everything in there, and
I like the guy behind
the guy behind the counter that's working there has a big old nose. I mean, he's got a Pinocchio schnoz on him. Jimmy Durante, big old nose. He looks at the guy. He says, "Excuse me, how much is them peanuts right there?" The guy says, "Well, them peanuts are $4.99 a pound." "No, them's too expensive. Too expensive. How much is them pecans right here?" The guy behind the counter says, "Well, them's $6.99 a pound." No, them's too damn expensive too." He said, "How much is them walnuts right there?" He says, "Well, them's $8.99 a pound." He's like, "Damn, them's expensive too." He said, "Why don't you just give me some peanuts?" He said, "He's give me a pound of peanuts." So he gets him a pound of peanuts, and guy gets them all bagged up for him. He looks at him and says, "Here you go." And he went, "Oh, thank you. Appreciate the peanuts." Guy says, "I just want to thank you." And he said, "Well, what for?" He says, "For not making fun of my nose." "Nose? I thought that was your dick. Your nuts are so high."
High is inexpensive. High. The
Oh,
because
come on.
because
That
they
was
were
funny.
the
you
nuts were
fucking kid.
expensive.
Yeah.
Get it? High.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dick,
Okay,
nose,
I got
high.
another one.
No.
Hey, we saved the best for last.
Oh man,
This one's visual though.
we're making Dave uncomfortable. I can see
Okay,
it.
okay, I'll end it right there then.
All right, let's
Bye.
call it
Hey,
quits.
Mr. Dave, look at me.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Sorry, buddy.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Nobody can hear but me.
You have some explaining to do, Lucy.
Oh, no,
tell
you're
you-
talking about Lucy.
I tell you something. You got some explaining to do, man.
To the
All
moon,
right.
Alice. To the
Kids,
moon.
if you enjoyed this, hit like and subscribe. If you didn't, give us another chance, please. Hit like and subscribe anyway.
Longer, Bill.
If you're
Cholo.
if
You
you're
know you want to say, Bill. Cholo.
I'm about to mute Steve. If you listen
What
to
you
the
talking
audio
about, Bill?
only
I don't know what you
version,
talking about.
go ahead and cruise on over to YouTube and hit the like and subscribe on that. It does help us out tremendously, and we appreciate all of our listeners. We do this show every 2 weeks. It releases at 3:00 on every other Sunday. Anyway,
we got an hour and 25 in.
yeah, we
Woo-hoo.
did. That's
Look at that.
record
Way to
time
go,
is an
guys.
hour and 11 minutes, but that's still pretty good for a show.
It's past my bedtime.
It is. So, be back in 2 weeks, until which time I've been Bill.
And I've been Dave.
Is that a fortnight?
That's 2 weeks.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. Have a wonderful week, everybody.
Take it easy, folks. See you next time.
Bye.